People decisions are probably the most difficult type of decision that we make as entrepreneurs, managers, and business owners. Here is a scenario where we've got a choice to make on who we exit from the company. Crucial decision, and to help you make the right call, stay tuned. Hey there, Ian here, and it's a pleasure to be able to be with you. I hope this is catching you happy, healthy, and strong. Imagine for a moment you have 4 people on your team and you have the opportunity to exit one of them from the company. Person A is a great performer. They do their job really well and they are well bought in to the company values. Person B, not quite so high on the production and performance level, but they are really well bought into the company values and they're a great culture fit. Person C is a superstar performer. They do their job really well and get results, but they are really bad at buying into the company values and they're a bad culture fit. It's me first and they're not really a team player. Person D is poor on both counts. They don't do a particularly good job and they are not bought in and don't align with the company values and culture. If you have the opportunity to exit one of those 4, which one would it be? Difficult decision, right? To help you, consider these scenarios. I'm sure that you may have seen these types of situations play out or even experienced them yourself. Imagine a sports team where you've got a star player and they get upset or disappointed by a decision made by a referee or a match official. And they get so consumed by the bad decision that they spend the next 5 minutes arguing with the umpire or the referee or the officials only to get sent off and then cripple the team's chances of winning the game. Have you seen or experienced a situation at work where a top performer makes a misjudgment or makes a mistake and they can't let it go? They try and make excuses and blame somebody else, and they're still having lunch hours later, still trying to make excuses and blame others, and they just can't get over it. If they sound familiar, this is typical person C type behavior. In these situations, if we're not careful, sometimes we have these people on our teams and we have to kind of tiptoe around them saying, oh yeah, that person's a really good performer, but don't upset him, otherwise he'll blow up. And we begin to make exceptions because they're good at their job, but we have to make exceptions for them because we don't want them to go. At least they do a good job. This runs the risk of losing other people that are great performers or great potential performers. They think to themselves, if you make exceptions for that person, why am I doing my best when you make exceptions for that guy or that woman? I'm out of here. And that's a desperate shame in an environment where it is very hard to find and keep great players. So, back to our question. If you have to let one person go, and only one, it has to be person C. The superstar performer that's not a great cultural fit. They might do a good job, but they leave a trail of disaster behind them, and that can cripple your performance over the long term. Clearly, both person C and D have to move on eventually if there's not a great turnaround. But if you only had one choice, it's clearly person C that cares more about their own performance than they do about the performance of the team. I really hope that did make sense. And if you're facing this challenge right now, if you're listening to this thinking, yes, I've got one of those people in our team or in our department, then don't put off having a serious conversation with that person, and maybe it's time for them to move on. I really hope that did make sense. People decisions are always difficult, but we must address them for the long-term health of our team and our company. Take care of each other, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon.